Hello, this reading is going to be on Sudiksha. I already did a short, so I'm going to be referring to those. I put the cards away, and I have too many cards to try to find them, so I wrote down what I got in the short. There was an affair, then came crossroads. The card she got was the Four of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles? Queen of Pentacles. Then for stickers, she got the quote, summer dining. So someone she could have dined with one of those nights. Or somebody that worked where she dined. Salad bar especially I got. And then summer dining. Something about the dining. Maybe something happened when she was dining. Somebody could have put something in her food or something like that. Okay, for stickers, I got funeral, no parking, the sign I put on top of cars. So maybe something about a hearse. I got an iPhone case. Now let me ask, when you're in a foreign country and you're about to go hang out with some person you just met, are you not going to take your phone? You give your phone to your friends or you leave your phone in the room? That's kind of odd to me. That doesn't make sense. Especially going with some stranger in a foreign country and being left alone. Okay, then Mike Myers came out, Pharmacy Tech, Black Girl Magic, a Black Girl sticker, and a maid uniform. So again, was it somebody who worked there? Now, I know they have like a shipping container from Dominican Republic to Alaska, because Alaska did come out in her card. I didn't think anything of it, but then I went to go research it. If you wanted to get your car transported, there is a shipping container to and from Alaska and Dominican Republic. I'm going to leave that there for a minute. Kind of, because I pulled other cards, which I do like to do sometimes. So, Four of Wands, I pulled other cards from other decks. Four of Wands, celebration, somebody's home. Let's see what it's saying here for meaning. I like to look at other people's meanings. Alliances, harmony, and home. Page of Pentacles. Now, the card that came out in the original thing came out for Summer Wells, who was missing. I believe she's still alive, just got trafficked to somewhere else. Okay, so then Page of Pentacles, manifestation, new venture. And then lastly is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, she looks like she's in Alaska. Queen of Pentacles, down to earth, motherly. So those, not from these decks, but these were the original cards that came out. So I was wondering, did she go to someone's house? Did she get invited to someone's house? Did someone take her and bring her to a house, their house? Because then I also got a mother-child thing. I got intimacy. I got a Pharmacy Tech also came out. So is it somebody she was a colleague she was going to school with, perhaps involved, or somebody that worked there that was involved? The third thing is, I was watching some young lady talk about it, and she said where she was, let's say that's the middle hotel, and there's a hotel to the left and a hotel to the right, and she said all three hotels, if not all three, at least one has cameras in the front and in the back, tracking all parts of their property, because it's the Hard Rock and they don't want people slipping in from other hotels. So why is it? And she also said there's a security guard down at that beach 24 hours a day to make sure people are not slipping onto the Hard Rocks beach. So how come no one has said anything about any video surveillance yet? I believe Joshua's story. I do believe they were in the water. I do believe whatever. They got out. He got sick, passed out. I don't know about that fully, but I do believe then something happened to her. Okay, let's see. So this came out, Existence. The, oh Lord, why can't I think right now? Lotus flower, God's favorite flower. Existence, ecstasy, divine love, and beauty presuppose consciousness in existence. Existence without consciousness is to exist with no purpose. But when existence is endowed with consciousness, it can search for its own good. Ecstasy. Alright. And there's two more oracles that they wanted me to pull from. Sudiksha, tell me what happened in your disappearance. Sudiksha, tell me what happened in your disappearance. Anything wants to jump, feel free. Tell me what happened in your disappearance. The merchant, exactly. I don't know. I mean, I think I know, but the merchant, self-worth and trade. The merchant. All right, let me see what this is. This is Earth, Pentacles, money. Coins change hands, deals are struck, a golden scale tilts as goods are weighed. The merchant greets everyone with a smile, proud in the knowledge that their service benefits others. They know what others have to offer and what they want in exchange, and often the merchant knows what their customers need before even they do. It says you've got plenty to offer both yourself and other people, and sometimes it's beneficial to remind yourself exactly what you've got in stock. If you feel like you're being taken advantage of, raise your prices, or maybe your figurative wares would be better appreciated elsewhere. Okay, let me get the other one they told me to get. And this is sticking out, so I'm going to take it. Sudiksha, tell me what happened in your disappearance. Tanit, pleasure. Oh, God. I think somebody was waiting. Watching and waiting. Tanit, the goddess of pleasure. The temple conjures the element air. Tanit was the goddess of the stars in ancient Carthage. Today, all the way over in Ibiza, they still have pleasure-filled, full moon, midnight table dancing parties in her name. When was the full moon? I can't even look that up right now, but this lady's also under. You are thirsty for more pleasure. You can't thrive when life feels dry. You are made of laughter and stardust, not sawdust. Pleasure is your birthright, a gift from the universe. How much juicy pleasure can you stand? Turn up the pleasure principle. You secretly feel that you don't deserve it, but pleasure is a healing and manifesting force. Laughing, loving, and orgasmic joy is holy. Hold your hands over your reproductive area and say aloud, I deserve pleasure. It feels good to feel good. Okay. Let's see. Where did you go, or where were you taken after the beach? Oh, Lord. Where did you go? Where were you taken after the beach? Where did you go? Where were you taken after the beach? Wow. Wow, look at that shit. 6 of 7's in the middle. 7 around her. She's got the 1 sword. Alright, let's see. What do I have? I have 2 8s. There's going to be news. New knowledge, new information's coming out. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. Work. Somebody's workplace. Somebody was doing work. Maybe to a tattoo shop. Capricorn. With the goat there. 8 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords, which is movement, travel, distance. Sometimes it's if you're not physically taken, you are disappearing on purpose. And then the 8 of Swords. I don't love that. I don't like that at all. Where's my book? Hold on. Where is that? Where did I put you? Where did I put you? Here. Okay, let's see. Where did you go after the beach? Oh, where are you? Be in here, please. Where did you go after the beach? Okay, let me say this. I don't know where that paper is. Oh, no. It's not going to be in here. Where is it? Is that you? Sorry, guys. I'll be able to find it. Okay, let's see. Well, it doesn't look like she went in the water. New knowledge. What's going to be the new knowledge that comes in? New knowledge. What's going to be the new knowledge that comes in? Go here. New knowledge. What's going to be the new knowledge that comes in? Knight of Pentacles, Five of Wands. More chagrin, okay. Knight of Pentacles, Five of Wands. I don't know what that says. Cloverleaf is a bearer of good tidings, but if near clouds, denotes great chagrin. If, however, number 2, blah, 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 blah. Somebody talking down to somebody? New knowledge. So, if this Knight of Pentacles isn't Joshua, what's going to be the new knowledge that comes in? What's going to be the new knowledge that comes in? Somebody might accuse her of being sexually promiscuous. So he might say, I wasn't the only one that hooked up with her. Somebody else might come out about having intimate times with her. Could be somebody that works there, or somebody that works there is quickly moving. Alright, this is bugging me. Why this? Tell me about this card. Okay, I'll take it. I don't know what it is. Oh. Amputee, hospital, motorized, hawking, accident, sickness, veteran, cripple, plaster cast, old age, brand, independence, rehabilitate, Paralympics, vet, low budget, dolly, paralyzed. What was I just thinking? So she got that funeral card, funeral sticker, pharmacy tech, new news, wheelchair, maybe the wheelchair, the handicap spot, maybe somebody's going to come up with footage of somebody being moved in a wheelchair. Okay, what role does Joshua have in your disappearance? First, let me get stickers on this. Where did you go? Tell me what the crossroads. Couldn't walk. So had to be carried or dollied or lifted or wheeled to wherever she went to next. Where did you go after the beach? Or where were you taken? First, tell me about the crossroads. Crossroads, where was the second portion leading to? Sudiksha, where was the second portion leading to? A windswept region. Breezy gusts, whirling winds, eerie expanse, dancing leaves. So away from the ocean, but more towards greenery. What's the windiest part of Dominican Republic? Where did you go? Give me 4 stickers. That looks like 4. So could be near a tattoo parlor, a art gallery, a daycare. I've got the moon, and this is the same kind of moon that she has here. Maiden Mother Crone. I don't know, you guys. That meaning, this doesn't feel like it was him. A message. I did say a message came into her. More moon. Look at this shit. There is... Okay, hold on. And I did say there could be a child somewhere. You're never too young to dream big. Maybe somewhere where there's graffiti. I don't know what kind of bird that is. Looks like a chickadee. Botanical gardens. Moon. Mother. So daycare, tattoo shop, funeral parlor, art gallery, stores, plazas, in a windy region. Tell me Joshua's role in your disappearance. Or if he has any role in your disappearance. What does Joshua know about Sudikshka's disappearance? What does Joshua know about Sudikshka's disappearance? What does Joshua know, if anything, about Sudikshka's disappearance? Where was I going to go? Does he know? Does he know what happened to Sudikshka? Maybe. Temperance, drug. I think he was too drunk. I think he was Knight of Cups. King of Cups. No. Somebody... Drinking, drugs, drug dealer, merchant, selling, buying. I don't think this guy knows. I think somebody was waiting. 13, 14, because I have the... Oh no, death's in the middle. Hangman, temperance. So death is not here. I don't think because it didn't happen. I think she was taken. Somebody was watching and waiting. Look at that, and there's that boat. This would be Joshua, and this would be an older man. That's probably the merchant. There's probably a Pisces. Scales. Did I see more scales somewhere? Show me what Joshua knows about Sudikshka's disappearance. What does Joshua know, if anything, about Sudikshka's disappearance? I don't want all those, but I'll take what I see. Okay. So postage 2 cents, I would think. Some kind of Capitol building, State House, so she could be close to there because there is a car. He's on a horse. Did he drive her somewhere? Tom and Jerry and an M. Oh, yes, there we go. a warring state constantly battling to increase its territory. So that's where she went. Not to the country, not inland, not near the sea, but she went somewhere that's fighting or something. All right. Back tail and mane. That's what this thing is. A bay? I think that's a bay. Dark with white. That's a bay horse? Or a gray horse? Whatever you're going through will be resolved. Shady dealings and undertakings. Go inwards to be honest with yourself. I don't know. I didn't think he did it, but now I'm getting here, him on a horse in a car here, driving somewhere. I mean, when you're going to these places, there are scouts that are looking for people that are incoherent, inebriated, wild, etc. It's just like any other business. So they have orders to fill. So we have to be careful. Not to say she did anything wrong. Who, if anybody, took you? Hold on, Joshua. What do you know about what happened to Sudiksha? Wow. Wow. Again, where's the port? So if a barge was coming in to ship goods to Alaska, where's the port? Wow, he might freaking know. What does this mean? Joshua, what do you know about what happened to Sudiksha? Alright, maybe he doesn't. Need more sleep. Marival, France. Exercise bike. Another bird. Houston, Texas. And that little girl had a records music. And that sailor cap. Okay. Who, if anybody, Sudiksha took you? Ace of Wands. Who, if anybody, took you from that beach? Who took you? Who would it be? The Magician. Who took you from that beach? Eight of Wands. There's a lot of communication going on here for somebody who went missing. This kid woke up and there was no, that's not what this is. There's too much communication. There's travel. Ace, two aces. There's trickery. Now I have 3 8s. 3 8s speaks of marriage. Do I have any more 8s here? Three, 5. 3 3s, 3 8s, 3 marriage. So I did say I thought I saw a wife because the Queen of Pentacles came out. Hold on. 3 threes. Unity. This is like a group thing. All right. Two aces, marriage is in the air. Okay. Who, if anybody, took you? So it could be a Gemini, could be an Aries, something about communication. This says fortune with money. 9 of Wands. Overworking. Could be a property owner, businessman, stocks, banker, investor, merchant. Going back to the merchant. Ace of Wands. Tell me what clues could lead to this person. Tell me about this person. Who, if this is a person, who, if anybody took you, who is this person? Ooh, lethal. Beauty may be dangerous, but intelligence is lethal. Devastating, dangerous, and fatal. Clues on who took you. Oh. Clues on who took you. Oh, Lord. I see it. Is this like an undertaker? A hearse driver? A funeral home operator? A surgeon? An owner? Two more. One more. Okay. Somebody lied to her about something. Two. Now I have kind of like 2, 3 aces. But that ace, the magician has all 4 aces. Somebody lied to her about something. She was doomed. Okay. Look at this. Ambulance? Okay, let me move these cards out of the way. Who, if anybody, took you? Okay. I see funeral. Was there a funeral that day in Dominican Republic? Ambulance. The Ace of Swords reverse. The power went out. Theater. February 2nd. Ticket stub might be relevant. What is this? 17, 5 o'clock might be relevant. Surgical tools. What's that? Temperance. Again. Does he know? Maybe. Something about coffee. And this guy's in the forest. The caffeinated. Maybe somebody that works breakfast. Snowballs, hopeless. Great for snacks and sneak attacks. Are we back in Alaska? Le Petit Journal, the small journal. Funeral, France, French. And then they're here. Sorry. All right, I think I have one more question. Oh. Let's see. Wheelchair. I don't know, you guys. Okay, here we go again, because this feels like... What was his name? He was also studying to be a doctor. Went missing. Was found. And my theory was that they had his medical information, and something he carried was key. So I don't know if you have to give your medical information before you enter these programs. Your genealogy. All right, let's. I have to get out of this. Sudiksha. That book over here. What's gonna happen? So something. Go here. What's gonna happen? Sudiksha, what's gonna happen? Rivalry. Is this about one of our friends? Rivalry as a proof of competition between opponents symbolizes the human virtue of one's own esteem. Associated to the planet Jupiter, the letter C and the number 3 represents the principle of skill. The quote is, "For a just man falls 7 times, and if he indeed is just, 7 times he rises up again." As an element of prediction, it promises delicate circumstances, critical moments, oppositions, conjunction of events, criticism, debates, what is fatal, the fulfillment of destiny. Let me read that again. Delicate circumstances, critical moments, oppositions, conjunction of events, criticism, debates, what is fatal, and the fulfillment of destiny. Rivalry. With whom? Rivalry with whom? Rivalry with... Oh, yeah. Because look at this. Remember this came out? Someone who is a genius, thinks they're a genius, portrays to be a genius. What about this person? Rivalry. Why rivalry? 5 of Pentacles, felt left out. Mother. We're back to the mother thing. What the heck is this? With all those moons. 5 of Pentacles. Let me read it from here. Rivalry because somebody felt left out. Insecurity, worry, and rejection. Was he hooking up with one of her friends before he started hooking up with her, or was she hooking up with others before she hooked up with him? Tell me about this rivalry, Sudiksha. Tell me about the rivalry. Alright, I don't want all those. Okay, listen. I'm going to take what I see. I see that. Look at that. Alright, we've got another car. Rivalry. I've got the phone in reverse. Here it's the Hermit. Could be a Virgo. Magician, sometimes. Some say Virgo. I don't think so. So her phone, the phone case did come out. Slinging pills to pay the bills. I already got a pharmacy tech. I think somebody that she goes to school with, because obviously she's with fellow grads and stuff, and they're probably all majoring in the same field, maybe different medicine. They might not make it. Trust me, I'm a doctor. The Wheel of Fortune is on its side, which goes great with that Rivalry card. Something about a hood. Could be a hood of a car or a hood of a stove, or could be the cafeteria of the hotel or somebody's house. And then the reader. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you.